Hello everybody, welcome back to Locked in Disney. We are back with another special President's Day episode of Locked in Disney. I'm all set, I got my USA Abraham Lincoln shirt on, and we are starting this video from the most magical place in all of Disney World, the parking lot. I have gotten lost here many a times, just within the last week, but here we are in the Epcot parking lot. There's Spaceship Earth. It's a better view for you guys when I'm coming the other way. There's a parking tram. You gotta love Disney parking lots. But we are parking in Epcot first, and we're actually not going to go into Epcot first. Because it is President's Day, this is an American-themed video. So we're gonna be doing all things USA. That starts with, of course, the one and only attraction that you should be doing, not only on President's Day, but every day, the Hall of Presidents. So we're gonna take the monorail over to Magic Kingdom to start, and then we're gonna finish our day here in Epcot in the American Pavilion. We're gonna see some good American shows, eat some good American food, and finish out with a good American Broadway performance. So come along with me, and let's see how much American fun we can have today. Alrighty everybody, we made it to the ferry boat. There were a lot of people getting off the monorail onto the next monorail over to Magic Kingdom. So we are on the ferry boat with a gorgeous view behind me, headed to Magic Kingdom. Is this the fastest way? Probably not. We do need to get back to Epcot by a little before 6, and it's a little after 4. So let's see if we can do it, but we're real close to the Hall of Presidents. Step 1. Alrighty everybody, we have made it to the Magic Kingdom. You can see the castle behind me here. They're starting to paint, or they have been painting for a while, and it's starting to be very clear. I don't know if you can tell. You can see the spires right up there. They're turning gray up there. Yeah, and not pink anymore. So it's starting to get really windy. I sense a storm coming on, which does not bode well for me if I'm trying to get back to Epcot. But we have made it into Magic Kingdom. We are checked in. There's the castle, and now all we have to do is head to the Hall of Presidents. The main reason for this holiday season, this holiday, Hall of Presidents. Here we go. You can also see they're doing maintenance here on the moat. All the water is drained all the way up to the castle, probably for the painting and general maintenance around this time, but looks pretty interesting there. Happy President's Day, everybody. We got some patriotic music going, and we have the Hall of Presidents. We have made it, everybody. Who is excited? I know I am. We made it to the Hall of Presidents. I've never seen so many people here before, but first time ever on President's Day. Let's do it. Alrighty, well, you can see the Hall of Presidents behind me. We just finished that show. It was even more special on President's Day. Happy President's Day, if I forgot to say that before. But my favorite holiday, my favorite show. It's so good. The American Presidency. Walt loved it. I love it. And you should love it too. All right. So I don't think we're going to make it back to Epcot by 6 p.m. to see the Voices of Liberty, but that's okay. We're still going to do the American Adventure Show, eat some Regal Eagle barbecue, and see a fun Broadway performance and just spend some time in the American Pavilion. So let's head on over there. It's almost 5:30. Here's another look at that castle too. You can see the gray on the left and the pink on the right. Pretty interesting. Okay, it's getting windy. We better get on going. Also, look how they're holding up the water. That's the water in Adventureland, and this is the water. It's all connected, and they're holding it up on that one side. That's pretty cool too. Cool things you notice when you're here a lot. We're going with the resort monorail. I think this will be the fastest. Epcot monorail is already there. That means I'll probably miss it, but hey, you never know. Maybe I'll get lucky and we'll get on this one. So we'll see. Not feeling good though. Oh boy, there's a lot of people from the TTC going back. Shoot. Alrighty, we made it back into Epcot exactly 2 hours after my walk in the parking lot when I first met you guys. So it's been exactly 2 hours. So let's see, I parked, traveled to Magic Kingdom, did Hall of Presidents and traveled back, and now I'm in the park exactly 2 hours later at 6 p.m. I think we're gonna miss the Voices of Liberty, unfortunately. If I can catch them in the end, I will, but I highly recommend watching the Voices of Liberty. They're a great choral group, and they are very patriotic and sing some classic patriotic songs. So I think we're gonna miss them today, but definitely check them out. If I see some songs in the end, I'll definitely show you them. But we are headed to the American Pavilion to watch The Great American Adventure. And just FYI, I did make that monorail that was already there that I was hoping to make. I did make that monorail. So if I didn't make that monorail, I would have been here a lot later. So I guess that plays into being a factor today. All right, well, we're almost to the American Pavilion, but I just wanted to stop real quick. I don't know what I hate more, bad walkers or bad Disney advice. If this is your first time at Disney, no worries. But the advice I heard today is get in line for Test Track Fast. It's such a good, fast roller coaster. Yeah, that'd be wrong. Test Track has nothing to do with the roller coaster track. Yeah, it's actually a car. Yeah, sorry, bad advice. Wrong. Also, I have another thing to share with you, but one moment. Another thing I wanted to play is a little bit of Disney walking trivia for Luke's PSA of Disney walking. When is an appropriate time to stop right in the middle of the walkway? 1, every 5 steps. 2, every 10 steps. 3, when you want to take a picture of something cool. Or 4, never. I'll give you a moment to guess. If you said never, you are correct. Ding, 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 you win. What do you win? You win my admiration. Don't stop in the middle of the walkway unless it's an emergency. I've had it every 5, every 10, and to take a picture. It's not a good look. I almost ran India, and I won't stop. All right, let's head to the American Adventure for a good show. The American Adventure. We've made it, folks. Unfortunately, we did just miss the Voices of Liberty, but we are going to watch the American Adventure. This show is about a 30-minute show, and it is fantastic. If you love classic animatronics, this show is going to be for you. About the history of America and the future of America. It is a really good, uplifting show. It'll make you all patriotic, even if you're not feeling very patriotic that day, which, why aren't you? Come on, let's be patriotic, guys. But the American Adventure, what a great show. Let's head on in. One thing I did want to note about this building, this is based off of the actual Independence Hall in Philadelphia. They make it look like it is taller than it actually is. So they make it look like it is a 5-story building up there with the windows up top, but it is really only 2 stories. Or I guess a 3-story building, but they make it by the windows being really small up there and the windows being massive and giant down here. So they do a really good job at giving you that depth perception. But let's head on into the show. I love all the detail in this building. It's super, super cool. Even the desk with the flowers. If you've ever been to actual Independence Hall, it's strikingly similar. It's so cool in here. You can actually see the Voices of Liberty. They're kind of walking around right now. You might be able to see them. They like to talk to people after the show, but they do perform here in this giant rotunda, which makes that sound look really, really cool. So if you're ever watching, come in here, and this is where you can watch the Voices of Liberty, right down here in this rotunda here. Amazing, amazing singers. Also, in honor of President's Day, all of these paintings were painted by former President George W. Bush. These are all veterans that he met or veterans that he heard of that he painted, called the Portraits of Courage. You can actually buy his book here, but they show his paintings all around, which is pretty cool. These are all veterans, some disabled, that have fought for our country. So President George W. Bush painted all of these, which is pretty cool. A cool nod for President's Day and when it's not President's Day. Amazing work. This is some of the best food you'll have. Regal Eagle Smokehouse. Let's go. Alrighty, you guys, this is the food. We got the brisket sandwich with the onion rings. This is one of my favorites here at Regal Eagle and all of Disney World. But what is more classic than barbecue for America? And we also got a side of mac and cheese as well, because I'm hungry, and you know what? It is President's Day, so we're going all out. Plus some extra barbecue sauces and some water. So this is really, really yummy. Let's dig in. All right, they're singing Newsies in the background. I'm about to watch that here in a little bit, so I'm very excited to see Newsies. Okay, sorry. That song's really good. We're gonna try an onion ring. A+. These are some of the best onion rings too. You can dip it. This is a barbecue mustard sauce. Really, really good. They're onion rings. They're beer battered. They're really good. Classic. Can't go wrong. Next up, we're gonna try this mac and cheese. If you can see it here, there is some good crusting on here. Not only is this one of my favorite mac and cheeses here at Disney property, it's one of my favorites ever. So let's take a bite here. Good crust on there.
And after I got I took that opportunity to take
Really good song, and they're clapping because that mac and cheese bite was fire. The crusties on top, the breadcrumbs on top, so super good. This is easily one of the best mac and cheeses that you'll find anywhere. And look at that steam, it's nice and fresh. A+, so good. I also want to say, they give you this little cute tin here. I don't know if you can see, it's so cute. And there's like a little map of the colonies. Regal Eagle. Regal Eagle is also themed to Sam Eagle from the Muppets. It's very subtle, but it's really cute in there. This restaurant, as I'm cutting my sandwich, I'll explain a little bit. This restaurant opened first as, I forgot the name of it, but it sold like, you know, turkey and burgers and classic American fare like that. But now it sells barbecue. Let's take a look at that. Sorry, I got distracted. Whoa. So now it sells barbecue, which you can't get more American than barbecue. I feel like burgers and stuff is classic, but that's kind of everywhere. Barbecue is really American. So there's a look at the sandwich. Pretty good. There's barbecue sauce on there with the brisket, and it's on a buttery Texas toast. So let's give it a try. So good. This is some of my favorite barbecue ever. You just can't go wrong. That is the best barbecue sandwich. 10 out of 10 recommend. Add some barbecue sauce to your own. A+. That's all I have to say. It's amazing. Go to Regal Eagle. You will not regret it. If you love barbecue, get Regal Eagle. Once again, here's a little view of the food we got. A little couple bites in. The mac and cheese. The onion rings, sorry for the shadow. And my deconstructed brisket sandwich. Look at how good that is. OMG. 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 And remember, get that cup of water. Don't buy a bottle. They will give you a free cup. So get the free cup. All right, we just finished our Regal Eagle barbecue. Really good. Highly recommend. Get it. Got my water cup. Make sure you throw away your trash and actually put your tray away. Don't leave it for the cast members. That's rude. So don't do that. Make sure you throw away all your stuff. So I got my water cup. We are now going to head into line for the Broadway performance tonight. It's getting quite long. There's about 40 minutes until the next show. So we're going to go hit in line and get a spot so we can sit down and watch a great performance tonight. the line goes all the way back to Italy, so hopefully we get a spot. Here we are for the next little bit. It is 7:35 and we got a pretty darn good seat. We're not right up front, but we're close enough. We have a nice space in front of us, so pretty good view. I'm excited. We got Ashley Brown and Ainsley Melham. Should be a fun show. Here is our view for tonight. It's pretty exciting. And here they are again tonight. I'm pretty excited. And for those of you who know me, look at it's gorgeous right behind there. I love America, but I also love the Broadway Theater, so I'm excited for this show. Well, we just finished the Broadway series performance featuring Ashley Brown, the original Mary Poppins on Broadway, and Ainsley Melham, who played Aladdin on Broadway. They were incredible. The whole show was amazing. I can't wait to go back and see another one. Also, I don't know how many clips I'll be able to put in because of copyright reasons, but they were so amazing. I did get a lot. The drummer was also going incredible. I love good drumming, and he was such a good drummer. So I will definitely be back to see the original Genie, but I highly recommend watching the Disney on Broadway series. That was an incredible show. Just so good. I love Broadway. I love America. This is the perfect day. And honestly, Broadway musicals are truly American at its core. The Broadway Theater, Broadway, New York, it's such a piece of American history, that whole Broadway scene in New York. So what a great, incredible way to cap off our night here for our President's Day spectacular episode. One last look, time to say goodnight to the American Adventure and an official happy President's Day to the American Pavilion. What a great day we had here. One thing that I was hoping to find as I'm on my way out was a President's Day 2026 pin. I had one from a couple years ago, but it looks like they don't sell them anymore. So I might just buy an American Pavilion pin that I don't have, just to remember the day that I had on President's Day. Let's just double check that they don't have the pin I'm looking for in the creation shop. Just double check. It is very loud now, but unfortunately the only American pin they had was the one about the American Adventure, and I already have that pin. But that's okay, no worries. We don't need a pin, that means I don't need to spend money. I have this vlog to remember. It is getting quite chilly though, so it might be time to head on out. And I'm only wearing this. Wow, it's really, really loud right now. This is a horrible time to film. And I'm only wearing a short sleeve shirt. Great short sleeve. Okay, I think we're in the clear now. I was saying, it's really cold now. The wind really gets you in February down here. And I'm only in shorts and a short sleeve shirt. So that was kind of an error on my part. So I think it's time to head on out. It's getting close to 9 p.m. anyways, which is closing time around here. That view just never gets old. Look at how pretty. Goodness gracious. Spaceship Earth is just gorgeous. Okay, I think I lied. I think we have time for one more thing, if you know what I mean. It's becoming a tradition every time I leave this park that I have to close out with arguably the best ride in all of Epcot. And of course, I'm talking about no other ride. Jeez, that wind is crazy. Then Spaceship Earth. Heck yeah, let's go. We've got 5 minutes until park close. That gives us just enough time to ride Spaceship Earth. How American can it get? You know, like, we can thank the Phoenicians, that's not American, but the rest of it, we wouldn't have these American inventions without Spaceship Earth. Spaceship Earth, let's go. Just got off Spaceship Earth. You can hear the fireworks. That show, or that ride, always hits. It is the best for a reason, you hear? Well, thank you everybody for following me along on this President's Day special of Locked in Disney. I had such a great time celebrating America and the American presidency with all of you. We did the Hall of Presidents, hung out in the American Pavilion, got some great barbecue, the best, saw a Broadway performance, and did Spaceship Earth. I had such a fun time making this video. I hope you had a great time following me along on this great American adventure. I love the American presidency, and you should too. All right, well, remember to like and subscribe for more content and more videos. Have a magical day. Thanks for watching Locked in Lockwood. I'm Luke Lockwood.